I think my style is very versatile. I have different outfits. It just depends on how I feel when I wake up and who inspires me. I think whatever I see that's cute, or if like I see someone with something that's cute in the hallway, I'll kind of get a hint of what I want to wear. And um, I don't really look towards the media for style, but yeah. School dress code is, I don't think, they tell you, they say free dress code, but then they give you like all these limits and stuff like that. I honestly think that the whole straps, like your straps have to show, you have to have a jacket, it's unnecessary. And I think that the dress code is more towards women and like telling them that they can't wear this and they can't wear that, so that the boys, you don't bring attention to boys. And I just think that's so unnecessary. If it's hot outside, I'm gonna wear something that makes me comfortable. To the girls that are, wearing short shorts and short skirts and loose tops and all these things to impress guys, you're kind of ruining the dress code for everybody else, because I'm not trying to impress anyone and I don't need to impress anyone. And if it's hot outside, I'm gonna wear something that's gonna be comfortable for me to be in. And the whole, like, they tell you if you wear a jacket but you don't have any straps, like, that's okay. And then they'll dress code you because you're wearing a jacket and you have no straps. So it's just, I don't think the dress code is necessary, but sometimes you look around in the school and you're like, why are you wearing this? That's too short, you're showing too much. And I just think that, some of these guys and girls need to get better with what they wear and how they want to show themselves during the day. I just don't think that wearing super short shorts and low cut tops is very necessary. I mean, if 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 you're doing it to impress someone, you shouldn't be wearing it. That's my
The way that the media and celebrities have a impact on today's youth, I think it's pretty sad that teenagers and other people look at celebrities like they're like heroes or somebody that they like to be like. I think parents need to take that position and look up. Kids need to look up to their parents and not celebrity, like Miley Cyrus doing that grinding thing with Robin Thicke. I don't understand why people feel like they need to do that to get some kind of attention. I think people should honestly be ashamed of themselves, and I think I'm a better person by not doing things like that. Why can't you do other things to show how talented you are, other than not, dressing with hardly any clothes on, or doing obscene, things on TV. There are even times here I might see two students doing something inappropriate, and they don't see anything wrong with it, and I just don't understand where they get the view on that. And I just think people just need to have more self-respect and higher standards.
I think the media is a negative influence because they tell kids to shop brand names, and they have to wear all this like big name clothing and pay all this money, have to be super skinny and fit to fit in all the clothes, which I don't think is right.
Yes, I do believe that the school dress code allows students to express themselves. Don't you think so?
I think so. Like you can see people wearing heels, wearing skirts, whatever shorts they want to wear.
Yeah,
they
like
can wear a
going to a
wig, they
club,
can wear
like,
blue hair, red
yeah,
hair,
they can
purple
really
hair, pink hair. Like it's just like a whole circus over here. But like they can express themselves, and that's what matters.
It does matter, but sometimes it can get too expressive, so the school dress code is perfect because it keeps guidelines and still lets us express ourselves. And I've never been dress coded, so that's probably why I'm pro for it. Keep it classy, RB.
I'm totally dress coded right now, but still, like compared to other people, it's okay. So
some people kind of tend to push the limits.
And that's why we
Not
need the dress
mention
code.
names. So dress code needs to be more enforced, yeah.
Not really, but
No, but it's good.
it's good. It's perfect right now.
Yay, dress code.
Okay, so how your generation dresses, I really don't see a whole lot of difference between the way your generation dresses and the way my generation, or if you want to go back to like the 60s, the only thing I can really see is maybe that things are a little bit more form-fitting. But there's always been a lot of skin. Everybody's always tried to push the limits to short shorts. Daisy Dukes, they started in the 80s when I was in high school, so things haven't really changed. Everybody has always wanted to have their butt hanging out of their shorts and their cleavage out to there. But as far as, I think even now, there's a lot of flowy, like the Free People, that clothing line. All of those things are really just about the same. It's really kind of what clothes are actually made out of, too. There's a lot of spandex. Spandex, really, you only saw spandex in, like, stretchy pants and stuff like that. And that was, like, disco stuff. And that was, like, the late 70s, early 80s. And so that's a lot more popular just as everyday wear, but I think that all of those things that were out there when I was in high school are still out there now, and so
the school like allows me to express myself freely, like as far as clothing goes, just because me and Bree in the past have been dress coded, so I think that it's just like it's irrational for us to just be dress coded for like the things that we're wearing when it's part of expressing myself through fashion.
Especially if it's only like this much of your stomach.
Yeah,
Doesn't seem fair.
I don't really get that part of like this school, just because it's the reaction of other people of like my own clothing. So I think that it would be more fitting if like they learned to accept like the clothing styles that we have and not just telling us what not to wear.
Besides dress code, I think the school's pretty accepting of what everyone chooses to wear.
Yeah.
I think the whole point of our clothing line was kind of to transform people into looking kind of cooler. I don't know.
Yeah.
So anyone can wear it and it'll make them look pretty cool.
We
think
want
that's the
everyone
goal.
to feel so like
Comfortable and cute.
awesome that they come back and buy our clothing again.
Yeah.
We want people to like wear them to raves and to like be free when you wear our clothing and feel like you can do anything.
And to school.
Yeah, school numero uno, rave numero two.
We've never talked about raves before in our
I
clothing
know.
line.
So the dress code, I think it's hilarious and I think it's funny at the same time. To me, the dress code is basically a simple algebra equation. The reason for this is because you find because of functions, and the dress code is essentially a bunch of functions, and you have to follow by a set of rules. And algebra and calculus.
I do think that celebrities have a big impact. Some, I think, are, kind of giving girls the wrong idea of how to dress, but I think that at the end of the day, it's up to you what you wear and how you feel comfortable, but again, if you're doing it to impress someone, you shouldn't be wearing it. It's not. I feel like when you wake up, because when I wake up, I don't think about who am I going to impress at school today. I think about how am I going to impress myself, like what's going to make me feel good, and how am I going to like myself today. And when I see like girls wearing everything that's just so, you see too much, it's just not necessary, but I definitely think celebrities have a big impact on what society wears nowadays, because everybody likes to be kind of like a copy. You shouldn't be a copy, you should be yourself. Just being yourself is great.